Do I introduce myself right away? So do I greet everybody? Hello, guys. Yeah, my name is Sid Lucero, and this is my takeover of Kapatid Connect. So if you have questions about our upcoming show called My Best Friend Eman, please do so. Join me. Boss King Laksamana, isang matinding shout out para sa'yo. Kung may tanong ka tungkol sa show, tara. Pwedeng pwede. Ginawa ko na. Any questions? No? Well, para sa mga hindi nakakaalam, My Best Friend Eman is going to be airing on Monday. That's the 27th at around 8:45 p.m. So, sabay-sabay tayo panoorin natin yan. Parang namatay. Yun. Let's see. Did anyone else come in to join? You know, TV5 is with us. Nag-lunch na ba kayo? Tara, lunch tayo. Birthday ko po ngayon, pabati naman po, idol. Happy birthday, Boss King Laksamana. Okay? Nagsa-stop siya, no? Yun. Anyway. Happy birthday, Boss King. Yeah. All right. To the ones who just came in, welcome to Kapatid Connect. Yeah, no, that's where we are. Hello, Sheng Constantino. Hello. Why does it do that kaya? Hello, Sheng. How are you? Nagsa-stop siya eh.
Ito lang kasi yung live natin.
O sige, since nag-iintay pa tayo ng mga ibang magtatanong tungkol sa show, we can go on to our, ang tawag dito? Meow pouch? Ano? Tama? Okay. Do we ask all of these questions? O isa-isa lang. Let's see. Anong must-have snack mo sa set? Honestly, I don't have snacks on the set. I'll eat whatever's available. Usually kasi I have my own time to eat. So minsan nagle-late or masyadong maaga yung breakfast, lunch, or dinner. I'll eat my own. Kung ano man yung available. Minsan sa app na lang ako mag-order. Doon sa malapit sa set namin, may kapitbahay doon na nagbebenta ng pizza. Hello there, pizza. So that's one snack. Lahat ba tandaan na natin? Alright. What else do we have in the mga pouch? Anong simpleng bagay ang nagpapakalma sa akin? Okay. I have to take a break from anybody's. People has to stop talking to me. I have to stop talking to other people. Tapos I have to center myself. Either pupunta ako sa car or magbababad ako sa phone na nakaka-distract sa sarili kong emotions. Tapos maalala ko na nagpapadala lang pala ako sa sarili kong emotions. So, it's the most effective. Especially if you start thinking about positive things. You know? mo. Okay. Anong salita ang gusto kong marinig kapag pagod na ako? Food's ready. Pack up. Uwi ka na. Ayun. Kailan ko naramdaman na kailangan ko ng second chance sa buhay? Many times, you know, and it comes from even like house life lang with disappointing your parents or making a mistake with your friends or deciding to do something else instead of studying. 'Di ba? On a more serious note naman is about, let's say, how I treated my career when I was younger. I was very disrespectful and too egotistical, so I lost a lot of projects. But at the same time, I was also given another chance to prove myself that I am now a professional. Many times, over and over, hindi pa natatapos. Hindi talaga. Never-ending process of trying to be a better person. Ano ang trabaho ko kung hindi ako artista? That's a good question. Akala ko dati gusto ko gumupit ng buhok, which I still like to do. I also thought I was going to be some form of cartoonist or artist or whatever. I used to like to paint and draw. Now I like to tinker. In fact, recently nagbukas ako ng motor shop. In fact, mas nakafocus ako doon. I like to tinker with motorcycles and things that move. I like to know how they work. And yeah, so there's that. Kung nasa Merville kayo, daan kayo sa Shido Moto. Doon ako almost every day. What's my secret hobby? Secret hobby. I don't know if it's a secret hobby, but there's a thing that I do every morning, or not naman every morning, that I don't want anybody to know, pero ikakwento ko na rin. Ewan ko, pero sa umaga, pag may trip ako, nanonood ako ng mga shorts. I like to watch things that make me cry, especially if it's like faith in humanity restored stuff. Yung mga sana mabigyan ako chance to do that for other people. Mga things like that. Or Got Talent videos that make me feel proud for the person performing. That's hindi siya hobby, pero lagi siyang ginagawa. I am the biggest fan of, marami to, of food from places I've never been before or never tried. The biggest fan of I like Filipino cinema. I'm the biggest fan of Japanese anime. I'm the biggest fan of anything that's fantastical with sorcerers and swords, and I'm the biggest fan of video games and Dungeons and Dragons and board games. I'm a real nerd. I'm a super geek. Really. I have a lot of biggest fan of everything. Now since I got to work with Miss Ai, I'm now her biggest fan. I can't believe how amazing she. I've always known naman kung gaano kagaling si Miss Ai, pero grabe to watch her first person. Baliw. As in, quit na lang ako. Kung may superpower ako, ano ang pipiliin ko at bakit? That's a good question. Dati flight. Or gaganyan lang ako, lahat ng pera na kailangan ko andyan na. Or teleportation, right? That's pretty cool. I would like the power to heal. That would be cool. Right? Other people, bakit? I guess life is too short for us to get ourselves to where we ought to be in terms of people, and sometimes our bodies get in the way of bringing us to that state of like enlightenment, or whatever you want to call it. So if we could live a little bit longer, maybe we can die wiser and happier people. Diba? Sayang eh. I also have many regrets. You know, I miss my dad. I miss my aunt. And yeah. There. A power to heal. All right. So that's it for Meow Pouch. Welcome back, chat. Kanina nagkaroon tayo ng technical difficulties. Okay. Kasalanan ko pa kasi scroll ako ng scroll. Hello, Charisse Sanchez. All-time favorite Japanese anime, ngayon, Dandadan. I love it. It is so good. Slice of life. Medyo weird lang yung, hindi naman yun yung focal point, but yung pinag-iikutan ng stories, medyo funny and medyo comical. Pero, core template, the intro, the song, the art style, the way they put the music together, and how intimate they become when they start talking about how the feelings of the boy. Ang galing talaga. One of the best Japanese animes I've ever seen. Love your answers. We're getting to know you more. Yeah, ask me anything. I'm an open book talaga. Adrian Renz Espino, anong most positive thing na ginawa sa'yo ng taong consider mong that's my mom. I've given her so many problems and all she's ever done is try to be a good Christian and a good mother to me. And it took me about 40 years to realize what she's been working on, especially now that I'm a dad, di ba? And nakakatawa yung ginagawa ng mga anak ko. Nakikita ko na nga, I'm like, oh, may ginagawa ko yung dati So, umiikot lang pala yung mundo. That's my mom. My mom, Miss Jessa, everyone. Those are my Emmans. Di ba? Speaking of which, and my best friend Eman, my character is Joshua. Kung yung mga nagtatanong pala. Medyo complicated lang siya without spoiling it. Pero yung character ko is going to be revolving around the world of Ruth Michaina's character. And we'll see kung anong relationship niya kay Meteo, which is the character of JM. Mark Francis Murillo, sino sa kapatid stars na nakatrabaho nyo ang gusto nyong katandem sa next series? Medyo hindi ko alam kung paano ko sasagutin to kasi hindi ko alam yung lineup ng kapatid stars. Meron bang lineup tayo ng taga dito lang? Hindi ko alam
Meron naman.
Honestly, you're not trying to answer everyone and anyone. I want to get to know all of you. Kasi hindi ko alam Alisa Maula was asking, thank you po sa anime recommendation. Ang dami pa actually. From Faye, anong mas bet mo na role? Bida or kontrabida? Good question. Depende sa kung ano yung gustong sabihin ng program, ng project. Kasi kung bida, usually pag bida mas gusto ko sa indies kasi doon nagre-revolve yung message na gustong sabihin nung pinaka-pelikula. But if it's like sa TV, I like being the bad guy because mas less rules in terms of kung paano mo i-portray yung character. Kasi as a good guy, may mga hindi ka pwedeng gawin. Kasi pag lumabas ka doon, hindi ka na good. Or questionable ka or gray ka. But as a bad guy, there's no rules. At pwede kong kunan ng inspirasyon lahat ng mga hindi ko kinokondone na behavior na hindi okay sa akin bilang tao or personally. Mas madali siya. But at the same time, the responsibility is greater because kailangan mong alagaan din yung message na pinapanghawakan ng buong show through the main character, di ba? So may balance. But it's more fun for me kapag kontrabida. Jano Enriquez, what's up, sir? Kamusta? See you soon, brother. Miss you. Salamat sa congrats. Simplicio Barredo, anong ginawa mo? Bakit hindi ako tumatanda? Pinipintura ko po yung noo ko para hindi na lumabas yung anit. Dito, kailangan mo lang ilaw dyan. I have no idea. Hindi na siya gumalaw ulit. I have no idea. I try to work out as much as possible and eat as healthy as possible. Pero since we opened the shop, hindi ko na masyadong nababantayan yung gym stuff But soon, Erwin, shout out, kikita tayo doon. Nino Mendoza! Guys, isa po sa mga cast members natin andito. Ayan siya, si Nino Mendoza. Say hi, guys. Siya, halos lahat ng mga eksena namin magkasama po kami. I love this guy. Super fun to be with. I'm even able to hang out with them online outside work. It's super fun. Shout out sa'yo, man. Dapat ikaw nandito Carl Joseph Ferrer, ano pong dream role nyo na hindi po nyo nagaga? Or would you consider po acting internationally or local lang po? That's a good question. I have considered acting internationally, but hindi ako lalayo sa pinanggalingan ko. I'm a Filipino. I know Filipino stories. Alam kong hindi ako lagi nagtatagalog speaking English, but I'm an English-speaking Filipino who grew up in the Philippines. So, ang kulturang alam ko is yun lang. And I really want to be honest when it comes to every role that I do. So, hindi na ako lalayo sa pagka-Pilipino. Kung may international role na Pilipino or Filipino sensibilities, I will do it. Pero pagdating na sa film, that's not me anymore. I really like representing us and our stories. Thank you for that question. Alisa Maula. Oh no, I did that already. Siya Villano. God bless po kahit anong role na bagay naman. I appreciate that. Thank you so much, really. Really, I try. Pero honestly, minsan may mga roles ako nakukuha na habang ginagawa ko siya, may ibang ako artista na iisip para gawin yan. Shane Constantino, grabe yung baliw-baliwan niyo sa LKSL, Lumod Ka sa Lupa. Anong extreme sid naman ang makikita here sa Eman? That's a good question. Now, let's try to understand. Sa Lumod Ka sa Lupa kasi, it's based on a comic. And at the same time, it wasn't supposed to last that long. Kaso nga lang, dahil sa inyo, napahaba at nabigyan kami ng chance na paabutin ng 1 taon. So, thank you so much to that. Kailangan natin alahan, it's based on a comic. And dahil dapat 1 season lang siya, medyo hindi ko alam na matatapos na dapat. Akala ko matatapos yung show ko, yung character ko. Kasi dun sa movie, namatay siya kaagad. Dinrag ng dinrag. So, wala na akong mapuntahan. Ginawa na lang namin part ng character. Diba? So, here's Eman. It's much more real. Yes, of course, we might take it over that it's still TV, diba? As in, it's gonna be an exaggeration of like, it's gonna be a caricature of humans, diba? But since I think, Eman kasi is much more, ano ba tawag doon, it's much more relatable for the Filipino viewers, so it's much more toned down. Pero yung dinadala ni Joshua that makes him behave that way is very real, and it happens in real life. It still happens up to now. So that, I think, is what is very interesting sa character ni Joshua. Kung ano may pinanggalingan niya, bakit siya ganyan mag-isip, which I'm very proud of to be working in the show, because usually kapag gumawa ka ng bad guy, basta bad ka na, okay na. Diba? Salungatin mo lang yung good guy, okay na yun yung story. But this one, they really created a platform for a bad guy to make, for not a bad guy, an antagonist to make sense, to be more acceptable and realistic. So tingnan natin, marami pang mangyayari kasi kakakunti pa nga nag-air eh. We'll see. Mark Francisco Maurilio, ikaw po ba si Eman? I wish, hindi po. Ang tanong nga sino ba si Eman? Yun ang tanong. Nino Aquino, see you soon, Boss Joshua, looking good and happy. Miss you. We have a good show, dude. I'm super proud. You should be too. See you soon. Next week ata magkikita tayo. Lapit pa? Yan. We are out of, sino pa? From Shane, anong first impression mo when you first read the script of My Best Friend, Eman? Okay, so, for TV, it's very rare na hawak namin yung buong script kaagad, lalo na kasi simula. What we have is an arc for the main characters at kung saan nila gustong dalhin yung storya. That's what we have. Pero since buo na yung characters ng story nila at alam nila kung saan nila dadalhin each character, dun kami nakafocus. And what really got me kasi is yung concept mismo eh. Pag gumagawa tayo ng TV show, usually ito yung main character, ito yung bad character, ito yung mangyayari, tapos matututo siya ng lesson at lahat tayo matututo ng lesson, right? But in this case, yung arco ng main character natin, mapuputol siya kasi every week mag-i-introduce tayo ng bagong subplot, which will be an avenue to introduce new characters, and yun yung susundan natin, which is a first for me, and to me, sobrang okay yun, especially since first time akong gumawa ng show na ang main concern nila is the packaging of the message of the show. Usually kasi entertainment lang yung package eh. Basta maiyak sila, matumba sila, ito yung story. But this time, there's a whole thing that we're all trying to take care of, which is the message of Eman. Yun lang naman eh. Okay. Carl Joseph Ferrer, spill nyo na po sino si Eman. Marami na nga akong clue kung sino si Eman eh. Pero sa show, hindi ko talaga pwede sabihin kasi that's one of the fun things about this. Kung sino nga yung unang-unang papakita namin as Eman. We'll see. Because Eman is hirap sagutin eh. Get to know Sid much more as Hingi. Okay, this is from TV5. Mark Francis Morillo. Makikita ba sa first episode si Eman? That's a good parang or maybe an idea of Eman. Tingnan natin because subjective to eh. That's why it's so fun. Eliza Labanon. Hello, Idol. Shout out naman po dyan from Quezon, Palawan. Hello, Eliza. Hello, Quezon, Palawan. May Quezon pala sa Palawan. Hi, guys. So, yan. Where was character? Tapos na tayo sa character, no? Ano pa?
Meron bang anything notable sa'yo na pinag-tapingan niyo na location? Naalala mo?
Location-wise, wala naman masyado. Just the first location kasi yun yung bahay ni na Mateo at ni Ruth. And doon kami pinaka-nagtagal because yung side ko ng pilot is mostly there. And since kasabaho namin maraming bata, it's a very delicate shoot, diba? You have to finish things quickly, you have to go home early. Medyo malalim yung hinihingi ng script pero katrabaho mo is 8 years old, gawan. Diba? Yeah, so there's that. Dwayne Matt, shout out. Isang matinding shout out. Thank you po if you feel that way. Pero isang matinding shout out sa'yo. Makita ba? Hello, that's it. Adrian Renz Espino. Again, hello. May mga short film na po ba kayong nagawa? Yes. I have done a lot of short films. In fact, up to now, ewan ko lang, siguro kaya hindi na ako nakagawa kasi hindi na nila alam na open pa rin ako sa short films. So to anybody who's there watching, who's still in school, and who wants to shoot their first short film for college or whatever project that is, you have an actor that you can call and ask. And a piece of advice to you guys, think big, wish big, and then taper down from there. So kung meron kang artista na gusto nyong kunin for your project, just ask. A lot of us, you'll be surprised. Ang dami namin gustong gumawa ng pelikula ganyan. And just for what? Gas money. Para lang makapunta doon. Yun lang yun. Carl Joseph Ferrer, just curious po, what possible reason po that would you consider retiring as an actor or no plans po to retire? No, I don't have any plans of retiring. Siguro if my body can't handle it anymore. Siguro. Or pag sinaktan ako ng industry. Pero mahirap naman yun eh. Because it's really just us taking things personally, diba? I love this industry. I was born into it. I love the culture that we have. I love the way we make films and television. And I don't see any picture, I don't see any future where I'm not doing this. I'll have to die first. How about writing or directing? Yes, it always happens in my head. I really want to do it. Kaso nga lang, I think it's about directing. Tinanong kasi ako kung gusto ko mag-direct or mag-write. Gusto ko talaga. Kaso nga lang, it's a huge, huge responsibility. It takes a huge chunk out of your life. So maybe, bago ko gawin yun, kailangan kong munang siguraduhin na lahat ng aspeto ng buhay ko sarado na. Like finances, my daughter's school, all that, things sa bahay. Dapat okay na yan bago ako makapag-focus sa writing or directing. Writing probably easy or help conceptualize. That's okay. Directing, medyo mahirap. Yeah. Reniel Maestro. Hello. Isang matinding shoutout sa'yo. Mark Francis Murillo. How do you handle bashes po kung meron? Lumalabas po ba ang pagiging kontrabida? No, not at all. Bashers will always be there. Diba? So, parang tinanong mo, naiiyak ka ba kapag nagagalit ka ba sa langgam kapag kinagat ka niya? No. It's just what they do. Cats will cat, dogs will dog. No matter what happens. Dogs will never try to be cats and vice versa. So bashers will always be bashers. That's what they do. But it's up to you how you react and how you how you react the power that you give them will be dependent on how you react. Diba? It's only powerful if you read it. Although, bashers are very different from people giving constructive criticism, ha? Iba yun. Kasi pag meron isang tao na mararamdaman mo na talaga na mahal nila yung ginagawa nila in terms of, or yung hobby nila, which is to watch movies, and then when they tell you their opinions, you have to be ready to accept na hindi lahat ng tao is matutuwa sa'yo, di ba? But those opinions matter. Again, ha? Bashers are very different from critics. Critics are there for you to learn. Bashers are there just to put you down. We don't need those in our lives. Sofia de la Cruz, nag-practice po din ba kayo ng FSL to communicate with Ryrie? I actually was able to study a little bit of ASL about 20 years ago in one of my first shows with Nancy Castiglione. And with Ryrie was the first time I was introduced to FSL, and I didn't realize that there were some differences like where and what are baliktad, mga ganyan. But what I like about FSL, which I think everybody should learn, is that FSL is a very easy language to learn, and it's very much based on our facial expressions. So if I invented a sign with my expression to someone who is hard of hearing, they just might be able to understand. Just like how we speak as Filipinos. It's a beautiful language. Sabi ko kay Ryrie, huwag niyang kalimutan eh. It's a beautiful language. Rolita Pangan Salem says, idol ko yan si Sid Lucera. Thank you so much. I appreciate, that means a lot to me, honestly. Dwayne Matt, again, idol, ano po ang aabangan po natin sa My Best Friend Eman? Kasi sobrang excited na ako mapanood ito sa TV5. So, My Best Friend Eman is a collection of stories, Filipino stories, as in, it's been inspired by a lot of stories. We've collected them all together and placed it all in one world where our main character, Mateo, can move around in. These stories that we're sharing will be an avenue for guests, mini arcs. I've never been in a show like this. Yun yung gusto ko. May susundan natin yung storya ni Mateo at ni Ruth. Pero susundan natin si Mateo sa mga buhay ng mga ibang tao, makikilala niya through his journey, which I think is the most interesting part about this show. Oh.
Last question.
Ay, last question na. I think I'm enjoying this too much. Okay. Bago ng last question, Jaden Arthur, isang matinding shoutout sa'yo. Aaron, Kuya, curious lang, ano po ba ang importante sa inyo pagtanggap po, pag tatanggap po kayo ng isang project, yung ganda ng role at story or TF po? Okay. TF will always be part of that. Hindi ko trabaho yan. Trabaho yan yung ng manager ko. That's the job part. That's the work part. Pero kung ako, ang tatanong nyo bilang artista kung paano ko umuoo sa isang role, kung paano siya tinatanggap, number one, yung material, yung script, kung sino nagsulat, kung saan ang galing, kung sino production ang nag-produce ng script na yun, sino yung magde-direct, sino yung makakasama kong artista. Ngayon, kung wala yun sa criteria, it doesn't matter pa rin, because if the script is really good, then yung 1 and yung 2 and 3 hindi na masyadong importante. If the script is not so good, the actors aren't so good, the director is so good, hindi na masyadong importante yung iba. Baliktad, it's vice versa. Depende talaga kung ano. But at the same time, to answer your question, I want to work as much as I can for the rest of my life. So may bihira ako tumanggi. Guys, thank you so much for your time. I just want to wrap things up, right? This is, bihira ko lang to gawin. I really enjoyed it. I want to do this again. Thank you for coming. I just want to invite everyone to please support My Best Friend Eman, which is going to be airing on Monday. That's August 27. And that's going to be at 8:45 p.m. I have no idea kung PG ba to or GP, but it feels like if your parents are there, it should be a family-oriented thing. Maraming action, maraming drama, and maraming tanong na posibleng masagot ng show na to, lalong-lalo na sa ating, how do you say faith in Tagalog? You know, pananampalataya. Diba? It's a good message to say. So, again, My name is Sid Lucero, and thank you so much for tuning into Kabatid Connect live takeover because this is my takeover. Thank you for coming with me.